手。好了，应该行吧。好了，真开始玩主线了，感觉应该是快要结束了才对。只是要看他怎么收尾这样欸。大家就看他怎么收尾。好，偷吃个东西。嗯。我已经全部的手头上的任务全部剪掉了。好，这个王妈妈的凤梨酥，手工限量。也是不错的。有个的色，回来了。那个没查，他好像没算游戏时间。 哎，这么一说，哦，不会了，没办法再更高了。30，就这样，大概35级就说不定就33级队友的属性就满了，35级说不定就结束了。所以等级来说已经差不多啦。我也没特别练等，所以应该也还好。信之门。可是怎么还是连结4啊？还是说不应该看这里这样？算了，了解。GM 呗，不重要。对啊，那这么说披风到哪去？怎么可能玩到全破都没有披风吧？我是不信啊。
Tai-Yun. Hello, my name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate Desarde. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal.
你还不是接替他的吗？没有他的印章。
You do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
诶，请求，请展
Here
示
is
卡
the
塔。
seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenchavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter.
嗯，
You are welcome.
对方 enter 了，太快了，兄弟啊！这样为什么觉得他的任务应该
Do you
是
need some?
I've never heard.
He was the Donad.
What happened?
这个人
My
任务
mother never anything else.
这个人任务应该是感觉是要继承他妈的那个，如果他妈是必定会死的话，那应该是要继承他妈妈的那个才对啊。奇怪，没接到这个任务了。你呀、没办法，缘呐、缘分。
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desarde, legate of the congregation of merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path.
圣维，
But
这
your
很少。
currents of Katasach, his trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me.
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions. Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse
哎呀
to，
他
set
比法
foot
不是都打
upon
架
it.，
讲到这，
We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water.
灵魂的道理。
It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
哦，所以有很多
You
试
must
炼。
go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many
哦
forks.，
他提示是
I
最简单的，
hope
不是
you？will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
I must
完
leave
成水之试炼。
You have spoken to
哎有哎，
Glendan
比如
as
说突然
wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it.
我从未通过水之试炼，只有至高王和至高女王当日轮。
It is a tremendous.
Do you have any advice?
I only know that the trial can be
通过试
passed
炼
in
方式有
many
很多
ways,
啊，
and your one way is through strength,
一种是打
the
架，
other by ruse and
请
habit.
听内
But
心
I
的
know
声
no
音，
more than this. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Good luck.
不要被自己的道义所迷惑了。哎，有了，出现了哎！
Karantz, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening.
Do you remember the mind shape?
Yes.
哎，
If I
出现了。
understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never
绝对
have
不会
traded
用
the
我们的
spirits
主
of
人
the
的灵
people
魂
of
作
the
为筹
village
码
in
换取他们帮
exchange
忙。
for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Of
立即
course.
动身
Let's go.
询问数位传教士他们达成的协议。水之试炼，红之灵。刚说完，他的支线就跑出来了，居然是果然是最后才能解啊！
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to
放弃他们的异端信
renounce
仰，
their
转为
cult
信仰
and
光
turn
明。
towards the
哦，
light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
雕刻的石头，哇塞，怎么那么远啊？哇塞，真的弄，好近哦！法瑞斯特营地旁边呢。当你以为它很远的时候，就搬它很近。 医生手套。嗯。诶，等一下，这是被打破了是不是？
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is
为什么被毁掉了？
We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises.
他们是让石头说话的艺术家。
makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
总之，我觉得找那个人就对了嘛。攻下这。1块钱都不能放过。穷人啊！嗯？没人哇！人都被干掉。
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
It's as if someone wanted to meticulously destroy everything in this workshop.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Dunkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
跑路，是不是？不断瞬移的游戏，还好快速旅行啊，不然就崩溃了。这个游戏不快速旅行，应该这种任务完全不能接受。
What brings you here, Honor Manawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the keeper of promises.
Keeper.
Did he come back to your village?
Process.
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
驱逐。
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods south of here. He knows the area well.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with
他
our
不赞同我
stance
们对
on
待人的立
Terenite.
场哦。
He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him. Is there anything else?
I must leave.
玩把你的攻下。这份瞬移吗？可以。在南边的有。傻笑。南边树哦，还真是南边树林啊。然后那个地方现在就是现在要用的，早就已经走过去过了啊。20电技能点数。 诶，哦，是我们之前跟踪人的另外一条路。嗯？哦，有，我们之前找过这个地方。演不会就开打，我没有。
Signora, Bertir Tomad Doneg. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free.
像鸟鸣般的在天空自由自在飞翔。
But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the keepers of promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric. Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
对啊，你重点没
We
讲
would
到。
like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs.
还有树皮。
All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them.
去不知道去哪里找他们。天哪，他们这么
We
不
could
熟啊！
help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark.
直接送
I
我。
hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the
树皮
priests
加一
in
加一
their。war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of
我
the
们要
people
先
of
跟
the
另外一个人
village
讲话，
or renouncing
不然他
our
可能被干掉吧。
traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
哦，直接回返，太棒了，超温馨，超温馨。应该是像先告知他脑袋对峙。
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends.
Asir
Bertir to Madiseld. What do you want?
关于传世协议，
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
韩籍被毁
We
掉
went
石
to
头
Fel，Ristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora?
No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies.
You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it?
Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village.
So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother.
I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree?
I think so too. Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
You lied to us.
和他对峙就结束了。
Children, leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
说服他。
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
另外一边简易啊。
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Onol Manawi.
我土著人已经满了。
We managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will
应该要完成的吧？对啊。
Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
就直接结束了，没有后面那段，没有帮他劳模那段。对，总觉得少了什么。这样，没差了吧？全友好啊，剩一个乔蒙，和他很不熟啊。我也不知道为什么，应该是有他的任务都没接到，不管了。缘分就这样，后面还有机会，可能像刚刚一样蹦出一个任务。哪里啊？之前来是怎样？忘了。之前来就封住是不是？
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into.
有办法可以认真做手脚，就是
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
刚刚的提示啊。 完全听不懂，是不是不能回头啊？可以，太温馨了吧？那我到底怎么进来的？到底怎么进来的？不要问，剧情需要，剧情说可以就可以。
They're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
浑水药剂，我有这种东西吗？浑水药剂是要带着不是吗？到底谁没事带浑水药剂呀？诶，看不到那个。诶，看不到任务道具。有啊，任务道具。应该是没带才对。
I do not have a sleeping potion on me.
助眠药剂。好，那我们用正常玩法，知道吗？我说助眠药剂。早不说晚不说，现在才跟我说。我怎么知道你要几个啊？诶，不对啊，这里还没有那个哦，还行还行。没有啦，没有更高级的了。强化版没有进啊。助眠药剂，这真是有事没事就会有用啊。
The old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
问号。进入洞穴接受挑战。被毒死这样。哦，对，其实有提示那是蝙蝠。可恶，要火力等级2。这样看来是强制我要火力等级2。 除非有带个加火力的人。哎，有吼。等一下，我突然想到他已经解锁了，对不对？有对，那我火力等级1就好了，神经病。在考验你的能力，就不能乱点啊！一定要1啊！再加队友天生能力，你的科学也要1啊，活力要2。对，因为科学1你才做出那个药。再来就不知道啥事，哎，没了。哎，不是，反正是怪。
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you.
Hmm?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree.
有吗？
I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides.
举行神圣仪
Keys
式
for the
你
sacred
要死
rituals.
了。
I was in the sky,
天空漂浮着，随风而
carried by the
动，身
wind,
上感觉很
and
冷
it。was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly.
旋转落到地面
And
的
then the sun
然
warmed
后
me.
太阳让我
Suddenly
温
I
暖起来，突然
bounced
间
on the
弹起
ground,
来，
and I was
被水冲
taken
走
by the
砸。
bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated, and I was suddenly with you again.
好，我又要硬 A 了，完全听不懂在说啥。硬 A 的时间又到了，我懂。
This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. On this stone, the sun is
太
visible.
阳，
The drawing on this stone makes me think of
火。
fire.
哎，等下刚
This drawing looks like an infant.
刚有什么火跟生
Here,
命
this
吗？
looks like a snowflake.
雪
This
花，
stone is adorned with the
水滴。
etching of a drop of. This stone is blackened,
完了，
eaten away.
刚故事是什么？一开始不是我在
I
飞
think it's
吗？
supposed to evoke death.
后面才是水，最后才来的啊。生命石，火之石，太阳是后面才来的啊。风之石，飘起来之后觉得很冷，冰之石吗？然后就旋转落下吧。 旋转落下吗？看，我已经忘了火跟口碑。我已经忘记什么时候会死亡了。水是比较后面的，我也忘记生命之石什么时候会来了。我也没什么印象有火这件事情。在太阳打进来，让我感觉到生命吗？ 让我感觉到生命，不对。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this can.
风过来之后，让我觉得很冷嘛。
I
诶，
must have lit the candles in the wrong
我
order.
玩到水了，靠北哦。风冰太阳生命，诶，不对，刚刚是不是生命那边失败了？火是什么时候来的啊？日火，
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this can.
这应该而已。风
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
风冰风冰日，日怎么可能会死亡？莫名其妙，水吗？哎，就这样而已哦。哎，没了。啥？问号？问号？封冰日水就没了，其他都假的。想太多了。他有提到才有而已，对不对？
Here, this looks like a snowflake. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. This stone is blackened. This stone bears the image of. On this stone, the sun is visible. This drawing looks like an infant. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain.
风，日水，哎，那只怪好像会睡着的样子，感觉应该是那只怪会睡着的样子。对啊，诶，但是没继续诶，驯服。哼。
I need a bit of practice.
我靠，要一定要能爬哦！你看好像是，哎，等等，这太击败了吧，这个。
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke of. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tearfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of.
最后还是要去火山呢、完成了。刚刚那条爬上去会怎样？来不及了，没了。等一下。 这样爬上去是回来那里耶？什么意思？这其实有一条捷径，是不是啊？他的意思是刚刚有一条捷径，没注意到。我有一条捷径哎，就你走捷径的话，连这个都不用解。你有活力3的话，就直接走捷径过去就可以了，连驯服它都不用，解谜也不用解，这样。超瞎，真的是怎样的属性值让你都可以过关的。
It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tearfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Frichterman.
千面神的其中一面的。葛兰丹弹击试炼。 感觉说不定爬上去才是正经，那太硬了吧！恭喜你通过试炼，前进吧。
I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
Enter. 他怎么知道我有通过？他放监视器吗？ 哦，感谢。
So you have returned.
请下
Can
一
you
下。
tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever.
他知道在我之前有一个人做过这个动
Did
作
the。same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the
无声的
Dosantas.
道路，
Finally, you have completed the ritual.
完成了仪式
And in so。
哦，对
doing,
啊
the，Guardian
不
recognized
完成仪式的话就是
you as a wise
笨蛋
man.
人。
You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion.
结论是你想要作
The
弊，
friendship of Katasach towards
机
you
关
no
我是作
longer
弊得到。
surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees,
至高王，
we shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed
High
to
King
open
或
the
High Queen
sanctuary.
到底是两个人还
I
是一个人
warned？ you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I
我不知
believe
道。
that it may be another
操，他是
trial
另
on
外一
our
个试炼
path to
靠
find the
北。
one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him.
哇，
He was worried about the
这个很牛的，开始被抓走了。
The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Dedra, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Yora. And divorced Tirse. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glyndon.
Dedra is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlog.
I've already met her.
知道啊，
She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village
我也
of
知道啊。
Vinamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse.
我都知道啊，不用
As
再
for
介绍啦。
he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekid and Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa Awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
2000点经验值，然后升级吗？卡，这个成就也太空虚了吧！这个奖杯怎么空虚啊？没升级耶，差多少？我还差好远呢，远到不像话。哎，我要回去找康斯坦丁啊！为什么是要回找我表弟啊？不是要去找刚刚那几个人吗？假的。好吧，你叫我回去找，我就回去找，不然我也不知道怎么办。嘿咻，垃圾买卖，垃圾买卖。嘿咻。我刚不是有一个在身上啊，杂技先丢进去啊，丢进去啊。这两在干嘛？不好说啊。看怎么上去的，这才是最厉害的。这宝箱我是不是还没开过啊？我先试开一次好了，看下这宝箱是什么东西。 是一堆垃圾，拿起来了。摧毁并离开，这真的是翻错了，翻译错误。他到底是要摧毁什么啊？然后。啊，又要开始跑酷了。广大街模式。行。哟。
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then, all of a sudden, one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits.
要去踏上什么旅程？
By Islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
跑回来。
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors.
这是运气问题。先求救还是
was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again.
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
追寻至高王。哎，不对，康斯坦丁的命运。找到康斯坦丁和他的货店领地。 全不单纯啊。先找我那废物堂弟吧。不对，在睡觉。我的废物堂弟，废物堂弟在这里。诶，我还去过这个营地，哼。啊，应该是哪一条路要开了？吗？没有就旁边而已。有点怪啊。营地很近，存个档吧，怕等下要搞事。
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope that Onegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's
真
happened.
的，发生战斗。
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws.
是野兽啊！哇！
Some of these men must have been attacked in
有些人可能在睡梦中遭攻击。真有啊！有人直接躺在里面了。
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without.
没安排好防御，我们的士兵肯定是不会休息
soldiers
的
were。attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly.
正确回应，他们配有武器，
fled as
尽
best
可
they
能
could.
逃脱。
There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
好，跟着地标走。
This area has been trampled.
哦，
An
有
entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
看是进去了吧？智慧洞穴。
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become
他也知道
Sinol Menawi. These places are charged
强大的力量，或许想利用这力量减轻你的堂弟的痛苦。
Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
一堆东西啊，
This blade is a native ritual knife.
药剂。
And this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are among them. A crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion.
炸弹药剂。
The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken
绝望
such
中
drastic
险而走
measures.
险。哦，
Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place.
最后的最后，使用自爆的那种
Healing ritual.
大绝。
When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
所以他们没有进入智慧洞穴。
More tracks, footprints. They must have fled this way.
燃烧开玩笑。
These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition.
武器状况非常差。
These men come up against.
哦，这么强啊！我是看到这个武器已经钝掉了，是不是
Another burnt tree.
？Burnt
This path
tree，
seems to have been scorched in
这条路
flames.
好像是被大火烧过。哇，来不及了，开战了！等一下，他们太弱了吧？打我超不痛了，可怜，可怜。按错。
Could you help me?
What is it?
I must prepare, dear, and I think that.
But your sister will be there.
因为他还有任务。
Yes, it will only be the two of us. Will you come with me?
Of course.
哦，原来他还有任务，完全搞错。
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else.
哇，这样的话，我想想哦，我一路到最后面，算了，先回头解一下他的任务。避免支线剧情影响主线。 因为这件事情是确定的，对，这游戏是支线剧情可以影响主线剧情的，所以回头解一下他的任务好了。虽然我觉得应该是没差，但我还是决定意思解一下。下次来又要走一圈，然后刚那些人要再打一次，这样还行啊，小事。哇，不知不觉我有4000元了。诶，
Siora, Asir, what do you want?
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iselt.
Back to the earth.
It is high time we did. I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty.
那妈必定得去。
I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
一同前往。看来是这里没错啊。bug 还在，看来游戏这个 bug 永远不会消失。哦，刚好我主线也在这里耶，搞都想顺便接了。真的尴尬。还远呢。跑进他家后院，后山。你会怪啊？太扯了吧！小动物。
We are approaching Vasrigan. This is where I will perform the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting.
历代王女的安息之地。
It must be prepared before it can start.
哦。哇！打太用力了，那没办法。搞不清楚是走过头了还是还没过头。就那个了。
Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
And yet everything seems normal to me.
There. Hemlands. This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot leave them here, so close to the burial mound.
Hmm? 两个打不死啊！秒杀总会了吧？元素伤害药剂没有吗
？We have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains.
没有带吗？元素伤害药剂有啊，有一堆耶。到底想怎样？哦，是这里的，这里之前来过，只是之前来过进去之后不能，什么时候不能干这样？咦？被什么东西打到？哦，后面有一只，有一只卑鄙的。 身体痛啊！这个强多了，比刚刚强多了。好了。啊！使用攻击性魔法造成500次伤害。哦，所以这也算攻击性魔法，把它定住也算。看起来是欸，这明明就不是攻击魔法啊，不会失血啊，只是把它定住而已，非常 OP， 最 OP 的技能。欸，我还以为他刚做2次动作就失去了2个这样。对，还有一个。有个多，哎呦！哇，这有点痛啊！哇，这好像挂。女主角没有空帮我补血。哇！女主角没有补到我就死了，那我是要死啊！哼，补奶妈太废了。看我是不是要练？我是不是要学自己补血了啊？他们废成这样，嗯？哎，我刚没有存档，尴尬。因为我刚没有存档。
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close.
我没有存档嘞，太爽了吧！换他宕机，先让他跑回去。因为这游戏是追到他距离外之后，他就会强制回血。哎，不给键，宕机。刚好被打到。红宝石，哦，什么吗？我们还是什么赛弗鲁的大法？要玩那么累，这个 bug 了。少一位这样。 反正这游戏很温馨的，然后战斗结束，队友就直接满血站起来。果然先打后排就对了，知道吗？哎呦，就队友断了。我也是只能说这个定做实在太 OP 了。
Beasts will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
好吧，都砍完了，那我们就去开始搞仪式吧。啊，我们进去过了。
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion.
葬
I will have to coat
丧
my
葬
mother's
乳
body
膏
with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves.
我靠，还
The
要我们自己
merchants
做
won't
哎，
sell
好
it.
肥啊！
Once we have gathered these last items, then Iseld and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
这么局歪哦，那我有香炉嘞，不知道哪里来的。但是我要去做那个古堡，这些事情不能早点讲吗？我要走出去，我就会找到炼金台啊，这很搞哎。最近，那我不就要走回去了？还说啊，等一下还说这里面其实有炼金台。没有啊。就 bug 了吗？完全整人嘞！这个任务完全是整人啊！你一定要炼金台才能做东西啊！是我误会吗？怎么这么 bug 啊？我都快要可以去解这个主线了。算了，算了吗？算了吧，算了吗？最近的炼金术台完全没有啊。为什么会有这样的任务设计啊？我就不理解。他是觉得玩家时间很多这样子。哦，难怪有斜坡这样，让你有密道啊！干，这有差好吗？而且也没什么加速药水了。好想让你看一下风景啊！我们场景做那么辛苦，多看两眼吧，兄弟们。大概就这概念。 我们这些虫叫声配的这么细心，多听几次吧，这样吗？真心不理解。这边也没有营地。我是觉得可以走到维格查算了，没差吧？是维德瑞吧？莫名其妙。换衣服，长几颗学会加一。做得出来吗？可以。他没有说要几个啊。有了。哦，瞬移吗？哦，有诶，超营养鸡排。为什么刚刚不能瞬移出去？靠北真走啊！我只能用无眼点 PNG。真的很搞这游戏。
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will.
头部和脚部各放一个香炉啊！我有2个香炉吗
？You will have done everything you could to help me, and I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
哦，头和脚。香炉减2，真的。
There, everything is in place.
要是我一开始去买，只买一个香炉。哦，没有，任务应该要写要2个。
You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend.
True friend.
Accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
好，不重要。友情至上。30级，我是拿经验值啦。那我们这一路走回去。还是我们先去找康斯坦丁？不知道不知道康斯坦丁跟那个任务到底哪个要先解？有怪啊！按怎么被定住？可怜。哦，原来是数量有2个的时候按一下1会哦，没事。我一开始一直很疑惑，那跳出来的视窗到底是什么？因为每次都被按太快按掉。超远啊！我真用个超来形容。 对，这样大家能力值又加1了。哦，这老头那里有4个了，他可以把他的套装穿完了。那个 bug 还在寻找钥匙的 bug。哦，超远！哎，不对啊，其实走到这里就可以了，对不对？像是哎，好像有一个是可以顺着过去。快乐奔跑的游戏，你都打过啦，不需要。他好像是一定要走到某个点才行，一定要走到营地才能用瞬间移动，或是有地球仪才能瞬间移动。我想一下哦，我缺手套是不是啊？少校手套是吗？少校不是吧？意志是啊，勋章回血的，回血的字是什么？好笑，意志是，意志有4了吗？意志3，意志。最高意志3而已，尴尬。对啊，衣服啊，要穿整套。圣马瑟斯整套服装。等1至4，等下一次。好吧，然后呢？这是哪个村啊？搞最后都不知道哪个村，没事完全猜对。记录一下，说不定这个还是要完结才行，不知道顺序有没有差。
What brings you here, Honor Manawi?
至高主，至高王 ，High King。
I was told you were among the last to have seen him.
I do not know if that is true. Others most certainly
肯定还有其他人在我只有见过他。
After me. But since you have helped our island, it is only right that I help you in return. The last time I saw him, we were in Dorhat Genedu. He wanted us to help him decide what we should do about you.
他想让我们帮他决定如何对待你们。
Dedra and Bladnid wanted us to
想让我们展开杀戮，把你们从岛上赶走。
Ulan's words were all honey. As is his
talent,
and wanted us to welcome you with open arms. I attempted, as is my wont,
尝试找到明智的中间路线，
of wisdom,
中立。
that which winds between the others. Finbar was not convinced by any of us.
他决定去寻找更有智慧的人。
To a far greater source of wisdom.
没结论的意
He
思。
left us to go to the sanctuary to see Anon-Mil Frictimen.
Would he still be there?
I do not think so. The great mind must have guided his footsteps in a direction beyond our understanding. But he would not have abandoned his people without first seeing his own.
跟自己人民见最后一面之前，不会抛弃他们。
Go to Wenshavar. Maybe there they would know where you could find him.
Thank you, Dunkas.
诶，就问一个就知道在哪里了，就直接中标。是这样吗？哦，他的爱人呢？瓦里嘞，可以这样子吗？他怎么突然蹦出一个爱人呢？我看错吗？哦，在温莎瓦的爱人，所以他可能很多地方都有爱人，还是翻译错误？我刚没注意听。算了，我去找笨蛋老弟吧。废物堂弟，我来了。完了，要走一长条的路。诶，有挡到。看这招真的是坏了，还是觉得这招真的坏了。要么就是你的能量要超满的，太多只了。燃烧术，真的是还在燃，才是最强吧？哦，一队人和他们汇合，然后走这条路，然后发生更多的战斗。
There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
哦，有其他的路人呢，这士兵。
More signs of explosions.
有爆炸迹象。
But what were they doing with all these explosives?
他们带那么多爆炸物到底要干嘛？打怪啊？没有啊，不知道。最终是会通到哪里？诶，不对，我还没。还有一个线索，在哪里啊？这个吗？不是。嗯？这是被我打死的。温水战斗中兵。嗯？
Only a handful made it up to here.
剩下的人已经不多了。
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Cactus.
Maybe anyone can protect me in this battle.
他卡点了，可怜。 哦，难道说这里密道？
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken
哦，
cannon
我靠，不是被轰出一条路吗？没有啊。
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown
不
soldiers.
认识士兵，主要是你会认识士兵。
This one is carrying a letter. Let's see.
嗯？
A According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the
乔蒙的
Bridgerlands close by. A patrol
哎呀，高恩，不会是因为我跟
could
乔
the
蒙关
bridge
系
in
不
some
好
way
吧？
be linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
完了，因为我跟乔蒙关系不好。
These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That's true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay. 哇塞！哎，表这边这条路该不会开了吧？因为之前这边是上不去的。我想一下哦，我要做的应该是下去问少战人，好吗？只剩这招了。这是废物宝箱。捡下到多少瓶子啊？我看一下。可以战斗那用的，真的很少20啊，不对吼，有一些被我放进去那个282发子弹，这样后面应该弄到300发吧？只有300发，现在也没很多。营地。哎，对，路开了，之前没开，哎，这不合理吧？这是太夸张了，之前没那个洞啊，这有点好笑啊。稀有包子，那我可以干嘛？直接杀进去这样。
colonials. You must have gone lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desardet. I am legate of the congregation of merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many
official
sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm looking for Constantin Dorset, the island governor of the congregation of merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him.
可是我们看过他的视频，不是吗？
Haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note.
上面有铅笔签名。
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself?
对啊，太奇怪了吧
You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do
哦，
anything.
因为他们也快爆了，
The
是吧？
last of my men give up their lives for nothing
他
as
又讲他
well.
们这边
You
补给
can
不足
think。of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
拿出黄金，呵呵，呵呵，是可以拿出黄金就可以了。
I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one, at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I posted returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but...
喂，这个世界有护士这个
He
词
will come back to himself.
哦。
His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to
主要
help.
想办法救那个孩子。
I can't take it anymore. To lose another man.
这边看来是真的要灭团
Anything
了，
else?
好像是没在演的样子。
I need to be going.
I would very.
他似乎没在演啊。又多了2个任务啊！杀死强盗，东边水源附近有强盗出没。失踪的侦察兵，这些悬赏就不会标点，所以我就缘分解啊。因为通常是悬赏的点，可能我之前就探查过了，所以就懒得再去找了，有缘再解吧。懒了，这里很大哎，这是什么？什么都没有。50块啊，送你啊！他们50块钱那么开心，他们太穷了吧？随便买把武器都500块。
This is an infirmary.
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives.
三小
But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks.
护
I
送
no
我去补
longer
充
have a
库。
single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
真拜拜而
Do
已。
you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so.
哦，
It's a known potion that heals burns.
烧伤的药
Give me the recipe. We'll go and
recipe。
see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
我有哎、不知道为什么，但我身上有啊。
Were you able to concoct?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of
哎
this.
哎，我有哎、我在哪里时候？我什么时候鬼地方拿到？
We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon
帮我的
enough.
奶拿到。
This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well.
Very well， 马上去睡一个马上睡一天。
And thank you again for your help.
这游戏是，哎，是1秒1分钟吧？我感觉对啊，1秒1分钟啊。你要等23分钟，神经病啊！当然去睡觉啊。但这附近有营地在那里，好，可以。我们去营地睡1个小时，睡1天再回来。等待幸存的士兵回复。等1小时了，我就半夜找他吧。半夜启程，夜袭来了。就突然炸出个洞都忍不了，而且这是没解释。笑死！一瞬间复活，真猛。
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better.
屁，恢复太快了吧？
Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movements.
反抗者动向。当时我们在那里待了好几天，然后我们听到离我们不远的打斗声，人在尖叫，说着我们的语言。
In our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man.
一个岛民试图来保护一个年轻人。
Constantine Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals.
几十只野兽发狂，想要吃掉他们，还有火焰。牙子。
Flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and all the soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion,
一头雾水。
beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander.
诶，好像还看到另外一个岛民。
He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now.
Rest
Still
now.
far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
哦，这样就没有询问另外一边呢。哎呦，这是2选1耶，靠腰。嗯。
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency.
You are a good man,
Thank you
fucker.
again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
乔蒙
I
会
would
上
very
身吗
much？like
没
to
有
do。the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
王者生。总之，我和乔蒙的关系依然没有变好啊！什么鬼啊？哦，这哪位啊？刚喷毒的那个吧？还是说问不同人会有不同线的发生经过就会不一样？不知道，应该没那么复杂。对啊，有一些游戏就特别做，你跟 A 讲话和跟 B 讲话，整个故事会完全不一样。虽然有人觉得那样很奇怪。达伦什么地方？在哪里啊？狄德森。哦，那个。嗯，不是这里，不是。是吧？是这边的智者吧？想想。啊！打我不会痛，完全不痛，很可怜。 用生命帮我放回复魔法。这是大门口，从大门口进去吧。他没有拦我。呼。
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield. I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the worst, Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
可以。我哪有那么无聊啊？还侮辱他的尸体？不过就是个男的。所以应该是有神秘的第三者。
Katisach. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty, and even more for what we are about to do. Now, then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
看要直觉。等下我直觉有2啊。
The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. A major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit
燃
him
烧的
right
巨
in
石
the
击
center
中
of
了
the
他的胸
chest.
口。
And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a
能
man
用龙岩
or
作
a
为武器的
creature
人或生物。
capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires,
只可能
could
属
only
于
be
守
that of
护
a
者，
guardian.
普通人无
No
法控制
simple
山火。
man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little.
什么都没学会，你们已经知道害怕了，有这种本事
Your
就够
instincts should have
了。
been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown
我
accustomed
们已
to
经
the
习惯
loss
有
of
人上命
lives,
令、残酷的
your
袭击和连续
relentless
背叛，
attacks and
那还关我
incessant
屁事？问号
treacheries. All the same,
关我
there
屁
is
事？
truth in your words. This attack is out of
关我屁
place.
事？
Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalis Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a
只
powerful
有同
bond
时与
to
神灵和
both
自然之间有
spirits
关系
and
枢纽的人
nature
才能
can
进行。
perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
哇，这么屌！
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes
哦，
your
因为他会
beating
同样
heart.
感受到那个痛
This
苦。
is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kedachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
必须说服他帮我，就是之前被我们干的那个、啊。RIP 啊！哇，最强的医生被爆了。那看来我堂弟又不妙了。哎，等下这要怎么出去啊？这次不能走出去，是不是？可以，被骗了。要开始不断的奔跑啊！不知道。这样是不是要满魅力之类的？不知道。哪里啊？说服他帮我，在古老森林里面。 烤嘴炮了。
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
被人抓走确实人吗？
And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead. Underwurstere. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken, according to a witness. And Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him and
会不会最后那个
seemed as if he had
在
been
祭
struck
坛里
by
面是
molten rock.
在祭坛里也是堂弟？
Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
Will you leave him alive as well?
What do you mean?
You let the one who tried to kill me go.
That is true. But I can't yet tell you what I will do to the one responsible for this. At least we'll have a chance to find Constantine.
Because it is your true reason to act upon this, no? Whatever your reasons deep down, I too would like to understand. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the
仓
scavengers
储的
must be
内脏
taken
必须
from
要
a
靠
place near the
进战场的地
battlefield,
方找来，
because they contain the
但
flesh
包
of
含
those
死
who
者的
fell.
血肉，
As for the personal object of Katasach,
找到他的武器，
find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She
我
recovered
一
him
样
after
要
the
去战
battle.
场的是
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me
Sacred
there when
circle
you have united all that I need.
有
Then
根
we
完
can
全没说服啊
perform，the
跟他聊个
ritual
天就
when
可以
the
了。
moon is high.
我还要晚上才行。哎，让他一个人走，
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
哎呦，哎呦，难道让他一个人走就会出事吗？哎呦，哎呦，有选项可以选，表示应该有。什么鬼地方啊？算了，一宿。我也是黑人问号。哦，我和他一起来这个地方而已啦。我要找到他的武器。我们还有个小惊叹号哎。然后看来还是去石拱营地认领。石圈营地。哪里比较近啊？两个人差不多远啊。认人。那和他一起去跟一个人去，可能也只是让你决定要不要瞬移而已，说不定。感觉有可能。 看我们把它做出来什么奇怪的东西啊？啊，我没有什么动物的器官呢。在袭击地区走一份样本。哦，刚刚那个地方，对，重点都是要去那个地方哎，走反了。啊，不要再走上去了。咦，感谢。我应该可以看到是感谢追随。哎，打睡觉熊。这个真的太 OP 了，我觉得。真的耗魔量很低，只有被打到还不会痛，是啊。这群人实在太废了。方向吧。点要全部重打一次。我还没拿到最强武器。
Do you need some?
哦，为何如此确定传教在撒谎
？After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
告诉他，考虑到他们的文化。他的话听起来很厚，有时候极度要求可能会让人铤而走险。哦，他母亲这样做可能是为了保护自己的儿女。
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
I must leave you.
看来是他的剧情全解了，已经开启奇怪的选项了。懒了，还是接主线吧。嘟嘟嘟嘟。就这个吧。这里比较强的。哇，我砍不死他们了，好硬，好硬。好硬啊！这是要让我刷器官用的、啊，早说嘛！刚好3只，我4只，拿他的武器。
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
哦，配置 888药剂。哦，可以直接去找炼金术士帮你配诶。原来是这样，这是哦，原来这个世界是可以找炼金术士直接帮你配药剂的哦。他怕你卡关，直接温馨提醒。我现在还知道啊，原来可以花钱请别人帮你配药剂，好像可以这么一说，不重要。最后几乎全部都是1，不是吗？奇怪，有2的吗？制造等级。对啊，这怎么全部都1啊？莫名其妙。对啊，科学的2可以干嘛？科学2可以爆炸墙壁而已，应该还可以干嘛吧？所需要的原料变少。炼金术字剂要2才行，子弹要2。复杂药剂啊，该不会要学到之后才会开吧？说不定。算了，懒了。在5页的时候，看到前面哪里啊？有那么远啊？我可以存那个档吗？算了，存了啦，生气。太复杂了，5页。太阳升起时，来走个 V 字，我操！浪费大家时间。不知道到底最后会怎样。在5月与梅芙会面。所以这里才有那个，才有火懂了。应该活着。
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good.
This is
the
good.
moon is high. We may start. Take your place.
他有喝东西吗？我也是黑人问号。我不做个杯子给他。
Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfen. Linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam. De talugedon velam. De taragam buledam. De tatamenam reloidan. De talamen kantebedam. En antelam verfragt tangom.
Katasak! Help me! Please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katasach.
To
save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different.
他的灵魂和别人不一样，他的情况很糟糕。
You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar.
至高王芬巴尔。
We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better.
哦，隔天再
What are you
说。
going to do now?
然后他应该会把
To have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
I know that he was headed for his village the last time we saw him. They might be able to tell me there. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach.
现在应该只剩那个疯子老头了
My
吗？
curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that
祈
I
祷
have
我
done
没有做
nothing
出什
that
么不可
cannot
挽
be
回的事
fixed.
情。
Farewell, Mev.
至高无上王中基。可是这样两个就变一样啦，两个就变成同一件事情了。那我先找他艾伦好了。还是说其实就知道？不要先找他艾伦好了，说不定我们需要他的艾伦。旋转。有时候 YouTube 都烂烂的，Twitch 有时候也会。看起来好像好了，不然先这样好了，跑一跑，等下再看看。养太废了，妈！一宿，啊，感觉要战斗了，也就是3只吧，4只、5只、6只。他们还打。砍不到，砍不到，砍不到，砍不到。行，等一下哦，一宿，好。算了，可以了。对啊，如果是老头的话，就不可能有爱人啊。那应该是另外一个人。我们应该看过他那图鉴里面应该出现过。没有啊。黑人问号，是谁呀？问号？哦，没有，这是不知道他在哪里，所以一定要去找他那一人，一定要走另外一条线，知道他的线索。 2个任务看来最后会合而为一吧。我发现了岩石阶梯。我操，这鬼地方我第一次来啊！那我先探索一下世界好了。啥？呀，这好像很凶哎，兄弟！不要松动，不要松动。别！我在竞技场打过这怪物。看起来是没啥东西啊，真的没东西啊。哦。迷之小径，哦，采矿，真没东西，拜拜用的，不知道，仪式用的，没用到。这是什么地方？捡好捡满。靠腰是王，被 bug 了吧？玩爬上去就开战了。哇！一爬上去就开战是怎样？bug 吧！我这样没办法跟你打。我上不去啊！战斗中不能上下楼梯。怕吧，兄弟！我知道潜行的，不行，他是网啊，强制开启。哦，有了！啊，教授的笔记本呢？800点经验值。搞最后我不知道这到底是要打还是不打。不行啊！这样我上不去啊，兄弟！到底在干嘛？bug 有点大。可以了，可以了，可以了。哦，他会睡觉，突然开大了。王可以停止，实在太强了。 嗯，没补到血，有补到血。
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
You've no magic. Drink the potion.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
No magic. Drink the potion.
没魔了。哎，靠！还会踢哦，是这么高端呢、啊！这个实在太强了，我只能说，可以让他定住，真的是太强了，连网都可以定，真的是太强。耗魔其实也还好，还蛮低的。哇，这是不是要活力才走得过去？还可以。有什么东西呢？迷之小河，哦呦，看来是个超屌项圈啊！没有能力值，完全没点了。所以也只能笑笑而已。对啊，那这样这游戏能力值根本就不够点哎，你差108000里耶，拜托。这些能力值是差108000里，你几乎只能点2排啊，大概就10、11、12点而已。哦，10点就10点刚好点2排哦。对，就只能点2排耶，干这游戏这么硬。哦，等一下，武士之王的套装有够烂的。哎，不对，等等，它可以强化，那可能最强抗毒装。这是最强抗毒装。而且不需要能力值哎，少数不用能力值的装备。没靠腰，怒气值不足。我刚刚引怪的话，他不就他们两个醒来不就？还是正常是一只王跟2只怪会起来这样。我怎么上不去？单行道。所以又回来了。无边大海啊！不重要啊，应该只有一条路吧？看起来只有一条路。还来啊！超级无敌痛啊！这过得去吗？可以耶。 该这游戏很简单 ，YouTube 又要秀抖了。偷换个伺服器看看。好吧，先这样。不管啦，缘分录影，有就有，没有就算了。哎、欸、有哎、欸，这我靠，这有2个问号，应该有个营地吧？哟，这怎么超级像？我靠，这超凶！超凶的，这超凶的。路过被我砍到，那也没有办法，缘分到了。欣赏一下小瀑布吧。嗯？哦。好远呐！哎，红宝石哎，真的有哎。更高阶的那个矿，纯铁制造，有没有制造4级啊？太难了，算了。哟，时间快到了，其实今天的旅程也快结束了。哇！我还要救他哎。
We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto.
看来我是要带另外的女的来
only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply
这
relented,
结果论而已啊，兄
it
弟
could。have lived peacefully for many years.
结果论的，有可能也有跑掉的。不行啊，我要带另外一个人来才对。
These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
等下我要带另外一个人来，另外一个人应该才认识他。
Desade, can I do anything?
What did you think about that moment next to the campfire with the elders of Vigigador?
It was strange and a bit frustrating, to be honest. What about you? How
What
did
about
you?
you?
It was peculiar and mysterious. It was as if we were observing a game without fully knowing the rules. However, it seems to me that we learned a few things, being with them at that moment.
This is true. In my opinion, knowledge should be shared. That's why I'm so impatient when it comes to secrets. But your attitude is wiser. I will ponder the question. You've given me a lot to think about. Anything else?
不太确定他是正解还是不正解，太难了。算了，存个新档好了。存档不用钱啊，多存一点，真的吗？想想最近有越来越多游戏。询问他的爱人，你不用问了，直接找到了。问号，我被人枪打死。哼，到底在干嘛？询问爱人叉叉，找到西亚拉。
We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people. These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
Set her free 啊？怎么 set her free？ 说的很简单呐、啊，但我不知道路在哪里啊。乱走一通好了。路在哪都还不知道。到底能不能潜行啊？潜行击杀。这里还有条路可以下来欸。我有潜行的选项的样子。干，为什么他们永远都没有人看守？ 囚犯啊，搞不懂。
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters.
Yeah.
But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King
咱们不要再聊天好吗，兄弟？超奇怪的。
He bid me farewell weeks ago, and he is not
Farewell.
I waited a long time, and then I came here to enter into the cavern of
他会
knowledge.
果然智慧洞穴。
No, but he came
no
here
way.
often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You save me, and so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
这里有一个，等下就在这里睡觉，是不是在搞就对了。等下这两个人是怎样？还是因为我是晚上来的关系？刚好我是晚上来的关系。 有路吗？好像可以啊，可以绕一圈的样子。这位是哪位？哎，感谢。有人偷偷躲在这里耶。 还是我应该走原路回去才正确？不知道哎、最讨厌潜行了。所以，那更没有移动的意思啊。 我看好多人呢，等一下，先确定，所以是要直接开战是不是啊？对啊，那我不是走原来的路就好了吗？还是原来的路你不给走？反向走一下。 没有啊，之前还在聊天呢、不是很理解。哎，被看到是不是？好，我乖乖用潜行的看看。 我还有一个超强力药水，喝下去之后一定看不到我。之前有个主线可以让强制挡在路中间的人都看不到我，这真的是很好笑。诶，跑太快了。喝了药水之后，什么 bug 都会出现。这是一个主线，路上一定有一个人会，他强制要卡你，但是你可以喝药水强行通过，他也看不到你。 真的很智障。于是就变 bug 了。看这群人在眼馋吗？有可能这里走出去之后不算引力外啊。哪里啊？任务点？哎，任务点在前面呢。对啊，那走原地是正解啊。走原路是正解啊。后面有人再去好了。懒了，感觉很闹他们永远都不会有一个人在看守犯人，真的超奇怪。这个世界到底怎么？全笨蛋吗？智慧的，另外一个这个东西。
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
这不一定恋人，同心之人差不多啦，跟恋人差不多意思。
Why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The caverns of knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
我已经去过了。
Is that right?
I am not, but I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me,
讲半天。
You may enter as well.
两个都破戒。
I am not sure I can trust you, because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place.
让我带你的主人啊。
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
他直接会开了。探寻洞窟04是怎样？所以他还在吗？他还在。那是不是该这时候跟他聊聊啊？不行，他不想跟我聊天呢。算了，不聊就不聊嘛。哇，3点了。好吧，很遗憾。 这个叉叉不知道有没有关系，这个洞窟就交给未来的我们啦。我准备来睡觉了，差不多啦。有一个是火山，然后有一个我不知道，所以差不多主线是也快结束了，因为我等级也快满了，所以其实差不多。如果任务在全解，应该说不定就会满等，说不定。 2个任务，三小啊，这翻译也太混了吧？应该是不一样的字，英文应该是不一样的字。好了，等等，然后是多了一个人，果然灵魂伴侣，好吧，不重要。我要来睡觉喽，有缘再见。 好啦，各位晚安喽 ，See you。没睡。